105.5. Good morning. I'm Kelly Carson. I have a special guest in the studio with me right now. It is Brian Krawczak, and he is with the Wyoming County Wildlife Federation. Hi, Brian. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having us in here.
Absolutely. So, first of all, let's give a little bit of background. You're with the Wyoming County Wildlife Federation. Tell us what that's all about.
Okay, the Wyoming County Wildlife Federation was incorporated in 1968. And essentially what it is a group of wildlife conservation-based organizations such as Ducks Unlimited, Pheasants Forever, Deer Search, NWTF, and numerous rod and guns across the county that come together as delegates and talk about conservation issues and passing on the traditions of the great outdoors.
I love that. Okay, and how long have you been involved with that organization?
Oh, I would say it's probably been longer than I think, but I think it's about 12 years now.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful. Okay, and what are what are your interests as far as wildlife goes?
As far as wildlife, I brought up as a hunter, outdoors all the time, the way we were brought up in our family. So I'm also a sportsman education instructor. So we teach the youth and the adults alike, the importance of safety and following the laws and conservation principles through those hunter education classes. Also did some pistol training here for the county for many, many years with the pistol permit thing. And so that's pretty much my outdoor exposure.
I love it. Okay. So you have this special event coming up. It is your Youth Field Day. First of all, tell us what that day is all about.
Okay, essentially what we do is we occupy the Attica Rod and Gun Club. They're well-appointed facilities, and we have stations throughout their facilities that we take groups of youth through these stations throughout the day. So they're exposed to water dog demos, fishing demonstrations, archery, tree stand safety, rifle shooting, a whole gamut of outdoor skills and activities. And then we feed them lunch, obviously, and a lot of great prizes given away at the end. But it's just a great way, probably our premier, I would say, outreach event for the youth in the area to expose them to the wonders of the great outdoors and kind of get them away from their electronics for a little while and really immerse them in the sights and sounds of what's around us.
I love that. So is this something that you've done for several years?
Yes, this will be the 7th year, I believe. I get messed up because I don't know if I should count COVID year or not, but I think it's been 7 years, I think, that we've been running the event, and it replaced an event that we used to do called Fishing Day. And so this is just more encompassing and exposes the children to more disciplines and skills and the experience of great dedicated men and women who share their knowledge.
I love that. So who are the people that are actually running it? Who are the people that are helping the youth with all of these things?
Yeah, they're actually representatives from the organizations that I spoke about, delegates that are really engaged and know the importance of passing the traditions. So we'll have guys from DU there, we'll have guys from Deer Search there, actually running their specific station. So as an example, we have a deer tracking station, and the guys from Deer Search are actually there with their dog and with all their knowledge passing on to the kids. So our delegates are the ones that run the event.
I love that. Okay. So you obviously have to pre-register. This event is actually happening next Saturday, but you need people to register for this Saturday.
That is correct. I mean, there's an awful lot going into it. If anyone has ever planned an event of this nature, there's a lot that goes into it, whether it's planning for the food and the prizes and actually assigning the groups, because the groups that we put together have to be age appropriate. Some age groups cannot shoot the rifles, obviously, by New York State law. So we have to make sure that that's all done ahead of time. So pre-registration is required.
Okay. And how do they do that?
Probably the best way is to contact me at my email, which you're going to give to the audience, correct?
Yes.
Post.
Yes.
Do you want me to recite it here now?
Yeah,
Okay.
Go ahead. And then what I'm going to do is, because the name is going to be a little difficult for some people to spell, so I'm going to actually put it on our Facebook page to make it a little easier. But go ahead and give it as well.
Okay, I appreciate that very much.
Yes.
Okay, so the email is krawczykbrian@gmail.com. It's my name, essentially backwards, at gmail.com. And you can also contact me via phone, area code 585-721-6108. There's a simple registration form that I'll have you fill out. And the event is free, by the way. I don't think I've mentioned that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that we do require a $10 deposit at registration. And you are the family's given that right back as soon as they come in the door that day. And that's just to help in case someone can't show up, with the food expenses and everything else that we're going to have.
Excellent. Any other restrictions, age restrictions, anything like that?
Yeah, the event is open to any ages 8 through 17. And again, we appropriately group them into groups with their age. And we also accommodate like siblings, or if I want to be in a group with my cousins that are there or whatever, we make all those accommodations as well.
Okay. So does the Wildlife Federation do other events during the year?
Yeah, probably our most public event, as far as visibility in the public, is our Fair Week. Obviously, Wyoming County Fair is huge here, and we run and conduct the Wyoming County Conservation Building right inside the fairgrounds. So that's one of those. We also contribute to other events held by neighboring federations. So I help out with a pheasant hunt over in Genesee County. We also contribute to archery camp, and we sponsor kids for DEC summer camp. So there's a lot of different things that we use as an outreach. The Youth Field Day is probably our premier one, though.
I love it. Okay, so if someone wanted additional information on the Wildlife Federation, where would they find that?
Yeah, probably the best way. Well, through that email or telephone number, I can certainly touch base with you. But also, check with your local Rod and Gun, because there's a good chance that they are a member of the Wyoming County Wildlife Federation. And, if you belong to a Rod and Gun, let's just say the Etica Rod and Gun, there's a possibility you could serve as a delegate on the panel, or our meetings are open to anyone. And we meet the third Thursday of every month. The location changes because we go to the various Rod and Gun clubs to hold our meetings. But I can give you more information if you contact me.
I love that. Okay. So again, we want to talk about the Youth Field Day. Want to remind you again, that's happening next Saturday, September 9th. But registration is required by this Saturday. And again, it's Wednesday, so you're running out of time, so you need to do that. So you're either going to call 721-6108 or email Brian at that email to do that. So Brian, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Once again, thank you for allowing me to come in and talk about the great outdoors and how important it is to engage our youth.
Absolutely. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks again.
You as well.
Thank you.